The Ministry of Climate Change and Natural Resources. The Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, in collaboration with the National Environment Agency, the NEA, and the United Nations Development Programme, the UNDP, are implementing persistent organic pollutant POP project, which was launched virtually by the Honorable Minister Lamin Diba, who is also responsible for the Ministry of Climate Change, Environment and Natural Resources. This important project is part of the implementation of the Stockholm Convention for Persistent Organic Pollutants, POPs, which are toxic chemicals that adversely affect human health and environment around the world. The Stockholm Convention is a legally binding international instrument designed to lead a gradual decrease in the presence of persistent organic pollutants in the environment. The project will create awareness and build the necessary capacity of key stakeholders for environmentally sound management of organic pollutants and industrial products or chemical waste and their contaminated sites, as well as upon burning of waste, which is a common practice in the Gambia. The Ministry of Agriculture, and this relates to the appointment of new extension staff for the Department of Agriculture. The Department of Agriculture under the Ministry of Agriculture recently appointed 57 staff as village extension workers in the field throughout the Gambia. This move is to reduce the farmer extension worker ratio so that smallholder farmers would have close interactions with agricultural field extension workers for appropriate advice and support to improve agriculture in the Gambia. This appointment is also in line with the newly developed extension policy as recommended by the team of experts. Currently, there are few agriculture extension workers in the Gambia, which in turn directly affects farmers' capacities to increase food production and productivity. Primarily, the appointment of this new staff will give a boost for an effective extension delivery system, increase food security, and increase farmers' income. Before their deployment in the field, the appointed extension workers underwent 3 induction training to prepare them in the areas of code of conduct, general orders, and civil service process and procedures of the Gambia. The Ministry of Fisheries and Water Resources. As part of efforts to provide accurate and timely information on seasonal weather and longer-term climate predictions to local farmers, rural communities, businesses, and policymakers, the Department of Water Resources under the Ministry of Fisheries and Water Resources, with financial support from ECOWAS, has established the National Framework for Climate Services. The Department of Water Resources, through the Early Warning Project Phase 2, has already trained 40 Gambians to a postgraduate diploma level at the University of the Gambia to enhance the implementation of the National Framework for Climate Services project. The Gambia is also now part of the African Ministerial Conference on Meteorology, which was established in 2010 to provide political leadership for the development, provision, and uptake of weather, water, and climate services that meet specific needs of African societies. This high-level coordination platform enables the harmonization of sustainable development programs and encourages collaboration among partners through sound governance of metrology and its application. Thank you so much, members of the media, and we can now go to the question and answer session if any of you have any questions. Thank you.
Hello, Honorable, are you done?
Yes. I have already announced. If any of them have any questions, okay, then we can proceed with that.
Yeah. So if anyone has any question, you can raise your hand or in the Zoom meeting, or you can just unmute yourself because we are not many. Africa News, do you have any questions? I can see also Paradise in the list. Is there any questions? I would suppose silence means.
Yeah, so maybe then we can thank everyone for participating in this week's press conference. Yes. Until we meet again next week. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining.